Los Angeles, forensic psychiatrist, body language expert, Dr. Carol Lieberman. Dr. Carol Lieberman, to me, Melanie Gibb has been the one person who has been, as she's spoken on television as well, she's done interviews, but a significant witness in Lori's trial as well. What do you think about her level of credibility and her ability to withstand whatever John Pryor's going to do to her on cross-examination?
I think that she's rather questionable. I think that her motives, her feelings about their relationship and so on have not really been explored enough. You know, I think that she felt competition with Lori and was not happy that Lori got Chad instead of her. So I think really part of her will be more favorable to Chad. Although, of course, you know, she's not happy with him either because he picked Lori. But I mean, those are sort of the underpinnings, these undercurrents of what her feeling, besides what actually she experienced and what she thinks. Those are the undercurrents.
Okay, Dr. Carol Lieberman, let me ask you about if this case goes forward as a death penalty case, how does that change the dynamic for people, everyone involved, like from the defendant to the jurors?
Well, first of all, I think what he just said is true, that there is this bias, unconscious bias, thinking, you know, that the man would be more deserving of death or he was more responsible for the death than a woman, you know, a frail little woman. How could she couldn't have been as much responsible as a man. You know, of course, this heightens things if it were to be a death penalty case. But I do think, regardless of the technical reasons, I do think that it's fair that they both face, that he doesn't face the death penalty, that of course something could come out during the trial that would show that he is more responsible. But on the whole, I don't think that I think if that was taken off the possibility for her to get the death penalty, it should be taken off for him too.
Dr. Carol Lieberman, this relationship is everything, right? Chad and Lori. Do you believe that Lori was manipulating Chad, or do you believe Chad was manipulating Lori? Who is leading who through this sick conspiracy?
Well, as you may recall, I have said during Lori's trial that it was a folie à deux, that it was a shared psychosis. And the things that were the folly, the psychosis, the crazy part, was both the cult, the religious issues, and also the sexual drive for each other. And I think, one of my books is called Bad Girls, Why Men Love Them and How Good Girls Can Learn Their Secrets. And I talk about men who are vulnerable to bad girls as sitting ducks. And Chad fits very well into this category of sitting ducks. And Lori, a bad girl, saw that and got her hands on him. And I do think that she was primarily the more of a manipulator. I mean, he did want her admiration and so on, but I think she was the more active manipulator. And, if they play that, which I'm sure, of course, they will, that video of them in Hawaii, the number of times that they play that is going to just seal the deal against him, just like it did for her. When people say that, yes, it is infuriating to think that while they were enjoying themselves and having sex and getting married and all of that, they didn't care where they knew where the kids were, but and they got rid of all the people who they felt stood in their way of them going off into the sunset, and that is just repulsive. Okay.
What a job. What a great job tonight. Dr. Carol Lieberman, Mike, appreciate your valuable time and your incredible insight. We'll see you again really, really soon.
Thanks, Vinny.
Thank you.